could get really personal.
Oh, don't scrunch them up.
Oh, sorry. I'll iron them later. Do copywriters make good money? They definitely can. Hi, my name is Jillian. I am the senior copywriter and digital marketer at CareerFoundry, and today I am going to be answering Google's most burning questions about copywriting. We blew the budget on this, so it's the end of the quarter. The search here is the best copywriting in title case, and the best copywriting courses. Ooh, well, I just recently took the Dan Nelken course. It's predominantly for brand copywriting specifically, so mostly you're gonna have help writing headlines, writing under pressure, but also you can check out CareerFoundry. The best copywriting books. Okay, so unsurprisingly, there's a lot. I do really strongly recommend the Bourne Letters. It's not the kind of traditional copywriting advertising book, but rather it's a series of letters from Gary Halbert to his son, Bon Talbert, who is also a very renowned copywriter, and it's actually written while he is in prison. So I have to say it's quite engaging. And you see a lot of the tricks of how he, kind of brings you through to, read every, from cover to cover. Again, Dan Nelken's self-help book, strongly recommend that. I think it's just a great resource to hang on to. Copywriting is quite good. The Copywriter's Handbook, I think there are several editions. I have an older one that I lent out sometime back to a junior copywriter that I haven't seen in a while. Okay, so the best copywriting is. The correct answer is that the best copywriting is copy that converts. So the best copywriting is any copy that does successfully get the reader to take the action that is desired, which is what separates copywriting from creative writing. Rolling along now. The best copywriting examples. So one really good thing you can do is always your own kind of research into your competitors or companies that you do admire, Apple ads or McDonald's, Wendy's. It can help to actually write the headlines. It might feel kind of silly. That can help you just get into that headspace. With CRM, sign up for a bunch of newsletters. Sign up for CareerFoundries. Find copywriters whose work you admire, follow them on LinkedIn, follow their mailing lists, and write what they're writing. Okay, the best copywriting niches.
Oh, don't scrunch them up.
Oh, sorry. I'll iron them later. The best copywriting niches, they say write what you know, that's really where picking your copywriting niche comes into play. So consider that. Consider something that you're interested in, something you know about, and something you'd like to continue to learn about. The best copywriting blogs, CareerFoundry. Honestly, I would scope around on LinkedIn. I would find copywriters that are in the industry that you're interested in. I would follow them. They're going to have websites. They're going to have, many of them will have blogs, and I would follow their blogs. And there's really a million of them. It kind of just depends if you're doing direct sales, if you're freelance, if you're an agency, if you're in-house. It varies widely, but there are plenty of resources when you work in digital marketing on the internet. You're gonna find what you need to find. Just start digging. Oh, we're losing the whole page now. The best copywriting resources. I will say be wary of courses once they get a little bit too expensive. You don't need to study copywriting. I think that's important for anyone who is starting out. You just kind of need to put some time into it, and it's not even just about being good at writing. It is about understanding your audience, understanding how to speak to them and communicate in a way that is meaningful for them. I think it's easy to sort of just write salesy language. We interact with that every day. But how can you elevate that language and make it a little bit more personable and a little bit more relevant to your audience? I'm gonna break this board. The best copywriting ever. For example, Oatly, as we all know, they're sort of like the modern day Innocent for copywriting. Innocent was one of the first brands that came through and had a really radical brand identity and written tonality that stuck with people. And Oatly, I think similarly, took a product that is just oat milk and they made it something very funny, something that people are willing to engage with, and obviously it has longer term impacts when we look at climate change. The other one is, oh my gosh, I loved Moon Pie, if you're familiar with that. They did this amazing summer campaign. They made anti-sun cream. Yeah, they made a literal product that was basically it's like marshmallow cream, I think, because that's in the product. They built out a whole huge campaign that was honestly really beautiful. The best copywriting ever is any campaign that sticks with people. I I considered buying a tube of marshmallow cream because it was just so funny. So the best copywriting drives action and is memorable. Okay, last question. The best copywriters of all time. There's a real class of older school copywriters. They have a lot of wisdom to offer, but I don't know how reflective it is of the current market. When I mentioned, Gary Halbert, he's kind of one of those father of copywriting kind of guys. So I think it's very worthwhile to read his work and understand what some of those older figures have to say in kind of the modern market.
So that's the first board done. Second board now.
Thank you. To be fair, I think it's the same board.
It's the same board.
So do copywriters. This could get really personal. Do copywriters make good money? They definitely can. Genuinely, yes. Copywriters can make a good living copywriting. I think especially freelancers, that would be the most lucrative. You get to pick the way you want your career to look like, which is nice. And yeah, it's a great career opportunity. Do copywriters work from home? Not to speak for everyone, but I would guess almost all would probably prefer to. Yes, you can very easily work from home, and you can work from abroad. So you get to kind of pick. Do copywriters need a degree? No, definitely not. Most people don't study copywriting. There are very few programs. You don't need a degree that's relevant, and you don't need a degree at all. That said, you're probably going to need to hustle a little bit in the earlier days just to build up a portfolio, create some spec work, get your foot in the door. But once you're there, no one's asking for your academic credentials after that. So, do copywriters write blogs? They do. Yes, you can be an editorial copywriter. You could be an independent blogger, and you don't call yourself a copywriter. You could be a CRM copywriter, in which case you're very focused on conversion rates and open rates and fun things like that. So, yes, very possible.
Sorry, I really tacked those on.
Oh, why are they stapled? Do copywriters write articles? I mean, I guess I consider blogs and articles to be synonymous. So yes. Do copywriters make websites? I mean, not to be a copywriter, but I would say we could write websites. I wouldn't necessarily say copywriters are the people that are building websites. But yes, absolutely. You can be a marketing copywriter who writes landing pages. The hardest part of this is just taking these off. Do copywriters make a lot of money? They do. If that is your number one motivation, I think you might find yourself moving more into a freelance direction where you can very much dictate a niche and find your own clients. It requires a large amount of proactivity. So, do copywriters use Grammarly? Yes, I do. I'm a big fan. As with anything, you shouldn't be exclusively relying on Grammarly. Grammarly is just a nice support. Do copywriters use AI? I would guess most of them don't yet. There is a little bit of tradition, I would say, that goes into copywriting, but I would say, yeah, why not? It's another tool, it can help you. Last one, oh, here we go, oh my God. Do copywriters make good money Reddit? Do they make good Reddit money? I doubt it, I don't. Are Redditors copywriters, or are copywriters on Reddit making money there? Maybe. I mean, look, there are writing mills. I wouldn't consider Reddit to be a writing mill, but I might be out of touch.
Congratulations.
Woo! All right, thanks for watching. That was the Google Autocomplete video on copywriting. If you are interested in learning more about the topic or digital marketing at large, I definitely recommend checking out our free digital marketing short course. It'll just get you a good start. And additionally, if you are also interested in a full career in digital marketing, we do have a program. So I recommend checking out our full digital marketing program. And you can find all those links below in the description. Thanks so much for watching, and see you soon.